My name is Omar, and this is the first time ever I am making basically a testimony. I The reason to make this video is basically that I am way beyond from that point, which is known as tolerable or having some sort of a hope that you know it might change, circumstances might change, maybe this whole world will finally realize that for millions of years we've been killing each other for nothing, for that one barren land which will never be theirs or for which will never be for anybody. I simply cannot tolerate anymore when I see the whole world is watching. Little babies are getting killed. Their corpses are getting eaten by dogs on the streets, when literally parents are making their kids ready to be dead real soon. They know that they're not going to survive. 30,000 children, innocent children, you know. Humanity came from the word human, but there is none in human. You see more humanity in animals, and that's true. That's a fact. Also, I want to make sure uh, upload this video that when I'm not around, at least it will be as some sort of a proof that on which side I was on. I despise this world, this capitalism, this so-called fucking bullshit where they say that we are free, but we cannot move freely. We cannot go anywhere without the permission or without a passport or a visa. Where I cannot grow my own food or store rainwater, where I gotta either be a slave or public property, where everything revolves around the powerful, elite people who sit, you know, in a dark, twisted, motherfucking satanic club, sitting there with underage girls and then deciding the fate of millions of people. And then, not only that, they make sure that nobody can say anything regarding that. I'm done with it. I'm done with this crap. I I that's not what I am or what I want to be or what I wanted to be or what I want my kids to be. Today we live in a world where you know we want to explore the moon, Mars, the planets, the galaxies, and we will spend billions of dollars. But Nobody is thinking about to eradicate hate, starvation. You know, this biasness where poor is getting poorer and the rich is getting richer, where the wealth of the whole world is controlled by few dozen people and the rest of the world can't say shit. I despise this. I believe in a God, if there is one, the one who created this species to see what it will do when it will have power. Nobody cares. Every civilization on this planet had their chance to actually rule and to actually, if they wanted to create a difference. I mean, imagine that. It takes only less than $100 billion in a year to eradicate the whole hung, food food supply. I mean, to eradicate the the food shortage. You know, every poor man can have free food, at least the basic necessities, in just under $100 billion in a year. And the porn industry earns way more than that. In fact, a slot machine in Japan actually at one time made more money than that. We live in a society where now things are now getting helpless, where now they are bending the reality, where people are popping up stating that they can identify themselves anything. They can meow back to you if you ask them a question, and you can't say shit to them, because if you do, you are in trouble. We live in a society where every person is a slave. You gotta pay the taxes to even live. To I mean, in order to earn some comfort, we gotta leave from our comfort. We live in a society where everybody is has just have just one thing in mind. When is my turn? When is my turn? And till then, you know, this whole fucking agenda, this whole fucking world, dark motherfucking twisted shit, made sure that they cannot think anything else except survival. Nowadays, hate is so common than rainwater. It's it's extraordinary. It's it's a disgrace. Now, I believe today is uh, today is 29th of March 2024. I believe starting from the next month, a lot of things are about to change. We would see fucking machines and robots taking over the only tiny little string the poor man has, their jobs, and will suffer eternally. We, we will be seeing, you know, totally bullshit, bullcrap people who got no authority, no merit, no education, and no qualification at all, are basically making the decisions of our lives. It's sad. it's not even sad anymore. It's like inevitable disaster, which is about, which is gonna happen. There are so many civilizations we see around who were way, way ahead of their time, but nobody sing their songs. Nobody speak their language. Nobody knows where they are. And eventually, when we will find out that their destruction was themselves, they did that to themselves. But we don't understand that. We don't want to. Everybody just want to know when is their time to shine. I mean, everybody thinks that they are at the right path, but on a small whistle of Satan, for some mere pieces of gold, they would love to get fucked. You know, they would love to even, fuck their siblings or what. It's so unreal that now you can't even decide who you believe. I, I'm I'm pretty sure the God most of the people think they believe in, that's not the God. He's not the one who actually who wanted you to do that, whatever the fuck you were doing. He wanted all of us to live together with harmony, with respect, to help each other out, to first of all make basic necessity of life as approachable as much they can, so that everybody can have access to this basic need, so that they can have shelter, they can feel safe, their kids can grow together. Diversity was something back then. However, all of this doesn't matter anymore. I believe in next few months or maybe a year or two, we will be seeing a lot of things, a lot of sci-fi shit things. We would be, I mean, right now, each and every thing around us is listening to us, tracking us, making sure that we live in an open prison, a prison which we cannot see, making sure that we do not say or hear or watch or propagate anything which they don't like. Right? True, true. When the country, who's the leading country right now, the superpower, is the country who has, which has war in every decade of his fucking history of 300, more than 300 years, who single-handedly killed more people than any motherfucker back in history, from Genghis Khan to Mussolini to Hitler to you name it, to Vlad or whatever. And they are making decisions, and nobody dared the fuck to say anything when they say that you know that a small boat actually near Vietnam attacked them, and they decided to bomb the Vietnam 20 million times. Everybody was, everybody has to say that, yeah, that was good. When to catch one guy, they fucked the whole country and still did not win. When just on the basis of a fucking proven allegation, yeah, of of a hoax, you know, they fucked the whole country again and again, you know, just for when they, destroyed the whole country just for the banana trade, colonization, you name it. And still today, nobody cares. Nobody will be. People will die in front of you with hunger. I mean, I can't bear myself. I cannot watch myself in the mirror when I go on a walk with my daughter while she's wearing nice clothes, but I see little kids with no shoes on, not even proper clothes on, shivering cold, and I can't do shit. That's what it is. People gonna kill each other in the coming year, for sure. But anyway, I despise every fucking person who thinks that they are the leaders of this world. They're not. If there is a God out there, and if there is a judgment day, then they better think about it. Because if I had my hands on them, I would literally fuck them up from behind. Each and every one of them. Helpless.